Well, Gary, a disappointing night tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we helped ourselves. We've conceded 2 cheap goals, and we've got to defend better than that. A situation from a cheap corner come in didn't look like it was going to be a problem, but for some apparent reason, it's travelled a long way, very low down in our 6-yard box from where I'm standing watching, and we've got punished. And John Nutter at fault on the second goal. 2 bad goals really in a 5-minute spell, and I think we all know that in this league you can't be turning around and giving teams head start, not in the manner what we've done there tonight. I felt that we got around them several times in the first half, round the back, and we've not that end product. I think Joe only had the header at the top of the bar. I still felt at half time really we could get back in the game. It was the second half we dominated for long periods, and when you're 2-0 down, as I say, and you're chasing, you need that break. You have to take that break, but as much as we tried to open them up, Josh Payne had a very good shot with the post. Another day that goes in, you're back in the game with 15-20 minutes to go. Can't knock the effort and the character shown, to try and rectify the mistakes in the first half when the damage was done, but it's too much to ask. In respect, we needed 1 goal certainly to get something in there. It is an area which we've got to be looking to fetching. We're all aware of that, but by the same token, that's don't excuse the manner of the goals we defended poorly on the 2 goals tonight, which has cost us. That's where it is.
And yet it could have been so different, Gary, because Gavin McCallum had a glorious opportunity after about 3 or 4 minutes, and if that goes in, maybe it's a different game.
We had good chances, really. We've probably had 70% of the game tonight. We've got round the back 7 times. They haven't played much football. They've capitalised. They've got the ideal start. They don't play much football. They get the ball from back to front. That's their strength, and that's the way they play. And you can't knock that. And you could see in their body language every time the ball went out and how slow they were slowing it down. We hadn't helped ourselves in, as I say, you can't give goals away like we did tonight. That's disappointing really, but at the end of the day it's football. We have to turn around and roll the sleeves up and make the long journey up to Chester for the weekend to hopefully get a good result and rebound straight away with a good response. And
although you did have a lot of possession in the second half, were you disappointed that you didn't open them up a little bit more and create more real opportunities?
Well, I think they're sitting back. They weren't touching the ball hardly, being fair, John. They hadn't really touched the ball second half. It was all one way. And when you're 2-0 up, you can tend to sit a little bit 5 yards deep and just pack the defensive midfield out, and that's what they're doing. And they've done their job. You can't knock them for that. They've been given the presence, and they've said thank you, and they've turned around and made it hard for us from there on.
And as you say, you probably knew it wasn't going to be our night when that magnificent effort from Josh Payne looked as though it was going in all the way, hits the inside of the post and then comes out again.
Well, you need that break. That would have been an ideal break for us, but not to be there, and that's one of those situations. But we have to turn around now and roll on and prepare for the weekend.
And no Mark Ricketts tonight. Was that because he had a knock?
Yeah, he's injured, Mark Ricketts, so we just see how that goes in the situation there. No, he's a big player for us. Everybody knows that. But as I say, we're prepared now, and like I say, and hopefully we get a good reaction and hopefully get a good result weekend.
And Jez is sending off right at the end. Did you see it at all?
Yeah, see it, yeah.
And presumably disappointed by that.
Very disappointed by that, and that will be dealt with, that's for sure. And that's all I'll say about it at the moment. But I saw it quite clearly from where I was, so got no defence, no excuses. I'm sure he hasn't.
And as you say, another game coming up away at Chester, a side that did very, very well last season, and will obviously be trying to look to make their mark this season in what we know is a much tougher league. Well,
it'll be a tough game, even more so being Chester's first home league fixture on a Saturday. I'm sure that they've probably got a good crowd at home tonight for their first home game, but I'm sure Saturday will be a very good atmosphere, big crowd, and we've got to go there and roll our sleeves up and dig deep. And it's going to be tough, we know that. And every game's tough in the league, but like I say, we had our ups and downs last year. We've got to work hard again this year, and that's number one aim.
Lovely, thank you very much, Gary.
Cheers.